Okay, hello. Welcome back, everybody. I'm playing with Moe, aka Anthony. I'm back here in Inside. As you can see, I am in control of the character again. All the way back here, from the first time when we had to go under the water to avoid the spotlight. I wanted to do the alternate ending stuff. Now, I've not actually seen it myself, but I am using a guide in order to, tell me where to find all these crazy hidden light orbs. That was the name of them. But I'm going to continue calling them the laser light shows, because I wanna. And so, yeah, the very first one is actually all the way back here. If we follow this yellow wire, I think I already got this one. Yeah. So I guess once you already get something, it has like a marker or whatever that just says, like, you've already activated this specific, laser light show thing. But yeah, this is how to get the first one. So I'm going to... I just broke it again somehow. I'm going to just keep on skipping on through and showing the locations of each of them. And then we'll see the alternate ending from there. Okay, the second one is actually in the cornfield here. There's a very small sound cue, I think. Was that it? I think that might have been it. No, that was not it. Is this it? No. Actually, I don't even know if there's a sound cue. I'm probably just speaking out of my butt. But yeah, one specific little area, there's a secret, like a basement door. And if we go in through here, we will find the second one right here. And I guess I'll just break it because, I already found this one too. So there is a couple of extra things in this specific room. If you sit here and wait long enough, this picture here, the very bright white one, will actually start to develop. And it shows, I believe it was a picture of the people that were locked up inside of one of the cages. And this lever here with the 3 different directions, apparently that will come into play later on. Don't know why, but I guess we'll find out together. Alright, now this next one, you know what? I just noticed that the recurring thing here when you find one of these is this yellow wire here, this yellow power cord. But yeah, that's definite indication that the next one is right here, after this one part where we have to jump off and land on the wheelbarrow full of dead pigs. We actually want to pull the wheelbarrow to the left instead of the right, and then that will allow us to climb up here and start pulling these planks off. Little by little. Oh, and slip on through. Okay, there we go. Wow, that's a lot of dead pigs. Holy crap. Oh, no, they're not dead. They're dying. That's interesting. And there's that red light is here as well. Alright. This is getting very, very interesting. Okay, there it is. As you can see, this is one of the ones that I haven't actually disabled yet. So, yeah. That's the third one. Okay, so this next one we already know about because I just happened to find it during the gameplay. It was actually very obvious because there was a blinking light. But yeah, once again, a yellow cord leading straight towards it. And I might as well just pull it off because, why not? Okay, this next one I actually saw during the gameplay, but never actually got. So we're going to jump off here. If you guys recall, I died here like a million times, because I didn't quite realize that I had to jump off. And yeah, if we just climb down this ladder as opposed to falling down and dying, we'll be able to pull this one off. Very easy. Also, take note of the tape deck here, because apparently that is useful in unraveling this mystery. Alright, this next one involves our good old friend Little Jim. And this is past the room that took me a while to figure out. The one where we have to do the first jump over a big fat obstacle. Just use Little Jim to shove this out of the way and follow the yellow power cord to once again find a secret room that does in fact have the secret-y thing. Now, as you can tell from seeing it in the background, it is not lit up because unfortunately I had to re-commentate this part. I know, it's very sad. So, what we have to do first is actually hop into one of these control-y thingies, mind controllers, and have this guy fall down here. kind of put him on the top. Oops, I would like it if he didn't actually go in. I would like to go in instead. And then have him on top. Line this up. And then, whoop, up we go. There we go. Fit that guy with a brand new mind-controlling device. And then hop back out into the first one. And then we have to control him to control the guy in the background. And bring him over to the thing, which he will then destroy. A little unsatisfying, you know? I'd like to actually destroy them by my own hands, but whatever. I guess it technically was. Now we move on. Okay. This next one is actually after the part with the first siren, before we actually wash up on the beach shore. We have to kind of bop this thing a couple of times with our good old friend Little Jim. Once again, he comes through and helping us unravel the mystery, I guess, of this insane world. Now, whoops. Oh, I did not mean to do that, surprisingly. Now, once again, we follow the yellow power cord, as you can see it. Following it up this ladder. And, oh, what do we have here? Looks all too familiar. Yes. Oh, that's a little ominous in the background. But yeah, I'm done with that one. Alright, we move on. Alright, this one takes a little while to get to because, of course, this is the longest portion of the game. But yes, this is the part back where we were Carl, King of Ducks. And after we have to use the box to get the shooty-uppy device up to these three guys. Now you can see it, can't you? The yellow power cord. We need these guys to actually help us get rid of this plank here and then slip through without them. Now this one is actually kind of unique like the others. Oh well, if you don't fall and actually die, you'll be able to see why it is sort of unique. Alright, let's try that again. Hopefully with a little less fail this time. Sort of, there we go. Alright. So down we go with our big old mushroom mind-controlling hat. And not dying this time. Jump on off. Over here. And then we have to grab this torch, which is something that we've never actually done in any other part of the game. The reason why we need this torch is because, yeah, these guys show up. Yeah, we need to wave the torch at them, and that kind of keeps them at bay, at least for a little bit. This is sort of like the siren thing, where we had to keep shining the light at the siren. Oh, there's a fourth one now. Okay, if I could just get them off of me for long enough, then I can grab this, and then that scares them so badly that they all just run away. Completion. Alright, now we're back to this section with the particularly annoying siren. And we actually want the siren to go up over on this side, where normally we would want it on the left, because we're trying to get away from it on the right. So instead, we're going to make it go onto the right, and then from there we'll be able to jump off to the left into this secret-y little area, with plenty of time to get away from the siren's grasp. Alright, and in through this little area, and hey, how you doing, buddy? There was actually no yellow power cord to actually indicate that that was coming, but, oh, huh, okay, and that's how you get back out to retry the area. Alright. So at this point, we want to make a detour from the first time when we get the breathing underwater ability. And instead of actually going into that area where the choppy blades are, we're going to head off down and to the left, and we're going to pull these things out of the way. Sometime soon. There we go. And by that, I mean, sort of grab this, and then do that. There we go. Okay. Simple enough. And the fish continue to follow us as we go through our little side trek here. All the way up and left through this massive, massive underwater hallway chasm-y thing. And, where is the thingy? There it is. Hey, how you doing? It's upside down this time because, you know, underwater. Grab it. Pull it. Done with that. Get out of my way, fish. Shh. Rude. Alright, now this next one, we want to move the wheel so that we block the spotlight just towards the middle of the, of its highest point. And then we head on down through here. This secret little thing that was, you actually stumble into for just a second. And kind of let you know that there's some way to go down here. And the reason why we actually needed to put it to that specific point is so that we can actually grab this and pull this without the light actually spotting us. I think. I don't know. That's just how it was done and how I saw it. Alright, just leave me alone. Alright, this next portion is in the freaky upside down water room. Now, I don't think I actually noticed this the first time when I was doing the gameplay video, but we need to take our good friend, the broken shooty-uppy box, and there is the yellow power cord and a secret button. Well, I wonder what this secret button could do. Well, let's shooty-uppy here, and press it, and yeah, and it makes that go down. Okay, and we want to actually, kind of just want to do that again. Let's go ahead and shooty-uppy once more. Press the button, which will bring it back up, and then we go up with it, without the shooty-uppy box, because, you know, we need that to complete the area. How you doing? Well, looks like I'm doing better than you. Also, this is the second light orb room that has one of those tape decks playing. Alright, so we should all be familiar with this one, because, well, I mean, if you're not, this is one of the ones that I just happened to find in my gameplay video. Now, we want to get the elevator, get into the elevator with just a few of these guys, and let the rest of them go onto the top, and ride the elevator back up. Now, the reason why we need to split them off is because once we actually get back up to the correct floor, then I can have these guys pick me up and lift and throw me up, if they could. There we go. To this wire here, which just so happens to be a yellow power cord. Climb my way on up here, and then I will be able to get to this with the rest of the guys' help. Throw me up there, grab it, pull it, and there it is. Just like that. Come on, friends. Oh, nice catch. Alright, so now we're back in the area after we jump down and go in through that, that little hatch that alerts a couple of scientists that are looking down at the huddle. Now if we jump off here onto this biggie fat ladder, oh, what is that in the fore and background? Looks like yellow power cords. Interesting. Let's go ahead and follow them through this little nook and down and through here. Well, this is different. Wow. This is really cool looking. Alright. Go up and on in through here. And then, alright. I guess that was one. Huh. That was a big one. That was like, this is like the mother of all of the, little laser light show devices that I've been destroying. Huh. And there's still one light left, so I assume that means I'm missing one, perhaps? Alright. So back down into the cornfield cellar we go. Now, apparently, in a couple of the areas where we broke one of those light shows, there was music playing, and I think I mentioned that the first time it becomes relevant. But with that music, you're supposed to actually listen to the tunes, and then these the three directions will actually make different tones, and you're supposed to match up those tones to find the correct combination. Never mind that, I'm just going to break it down into directions. So the combination is up, up, right, left, right, 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 up, 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 right, left, left, left. Okay. And then we unlock secret magic-y stuff. And then we can move on through here. This really, really long underground pathway. Which, by the way, that was definitely like a... That was like a bunker. It's like a bomb shelter that we just came out of with all those canned foods and stuff. Alright. Wonder what that guy was preparing for, huh? Okay. Ooh, this is awfully dank. Mysterious. This is really, really long. Here we go. Alright, we're somewhere now. I don't quite know where. Oh, interesting. Ah. So this has to be the thing that I read about. Let's see. So I'm not actually 100% sure what I do. Ah, yes. Here we go. Let's unplug this. And then... Yeah. And as I read on Wikipedia, once you unplug that, the character falls over lifeless. So what does that all mean? Like, what? Why does that happen? So underneath that bunker, there was a bunch of computers and a mind-controlling device. And once we pulled the power supply to those computers, then the character just dies. And then that's the secret ending. That is the alternate ending. There's no credits or anything. But there was a couple of things on the, I believe it was the theories of the game. And I read some of the stuff that was in Wikipedia at the end of the gameplay video. I might as well just read one or two of the things here. This was the most interesting one here. Down at the bottom, it says, a more meta-fiction interpretation of the game from its alternate ending and considered the most popular amongst players, according to Klepek, is based on the notion of player agency. Whoever Matulev is summarizes this theory as the boy is being controlled by a renegade force represented by the player. That's me. The act of pulling the plug in the final area is similar to the concept of the Matrix, as described by PC Gamer's Tim Clark. Matulev explains that the location of the alternate ending is only known to the player with knowledge of the main ending, and not to the huddle or the scientists. With knowledge of the game's true ending, achieving the alternate ending is to reach a conclusion to the game that ostensibly puts an end to the boy, the blob, and any inhumane experiments being conducted. So, I guess from that, that whole theory there, the idea is that the area that we found, that we unplugged, was just like it was like the hub of like where everything is being controlled from, right? And I think that was kind of, that might have been indicated by the fact that there was one of the mind-controlling helmets there as well. It was just kind of right there where the computer was. So maybe the idea there is that, that whoever was sitting there is supposed to be like, that's the idea of like who the player is, and the mind-controlling device is like, when you start playing the game, you have the mind-controlling device on your head, and then you're the one that's controlling the boy. So yeah, you're the one that's pulling all the strings. So maybe, that's interesting. That's very, very interesting. I'll never get over the fact that the huddle just looks absolutely horrifying. And some of the deaths in the game are really, really upsetting. But, yeah, it was a very, very good game. I liked it. I thought it was fun. And, yeah, I would definitely give it at least a solid 9 out of 10. It was, again, I think one of the gripes that I can think of off the top of my head was the fact that I kind of felt like it was a little short. And I think that was the intention for it to be short. But yeah, like I said, like once we got to the main ending of the game, and the huddle was bathing in the sunlight, I sat there and I was going, man, I really just want to keep playing this game. I'm finally outside now. I want to keep going. But that was the end. So that's it for that. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you like this video, why don't you subscribe or check out some of my other videos. There's more on the way, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video. And I will see you guys all next time. Maybe with some more gameplays. Yeah, maybe. I might be willing to do some more of those, but yeah. I mean, I'm totally, like, speed running right now. But yeah, so that's it for me, the Mr. Playing with Mui. I will see you all next time.